Hello and welcome. In today's exercise, we're going to solve a problem using a moment generating function. For this particular problem, our moment generating function for a random variable c, a, or whatever is going to be denoted by e to the lambda times e to the t minus 1. And in order to get the mean of this function, we just simply have to derivate the moment generating function and evaluate it in t equals 0. So let's go on. Let's move on. It will be useful if we first remember some aspects from calculus 1. We first need to remember that the formula for derivating a e to the u equation, it's going to be like this. If we have a d to the u, if we want to get the derivative of a e to the u, it's going to be equal to e to the u times u prime, which u prime is going to be the derivative of the component that we have here. So if we compare it to our moment generating function, we can clearly see that we have a e to the u. So okay, then we're going to derivate. For derivating, we first will need to do it by 2 times because we have two pairs of e to the u. So we have one here and one here. So what we're gonna do first is gonna derivate this term up here, and then we're gonna derivate the second one that's here. Okay, so we're gonna call b to the t minus 1, which is this part, and the derivative of this is gonna be 1. Because the derivative of t is 1 and the derivative of minus 1 is 0. So then we can move on, and then we will substitute this term in our equation. Here we have u times lambda that to the e to the v times b prime as the formula stated. This formula. This u is going to be all this part. So then we just substitute our v, and we had that u is equal to lambda to the e to the v, which is in this case t minus 1 times 1. And if we derivate that, we will get a lambda to the e times v. Now that we derivated our u, we just have to substitute in our formula, which is u prime times e to the u. Now all that's left to do is to evaluate in t equals 0, which is here. We substitute t for 0, and then we perform the following operations, the 0 minus 1 and 0 minus 1. So we can finally get this equation. We can simplify our equation by using the law of exponents and sending this minus 1 to here, to this part. So once we do that, this term is going to multiply this term, and we will get that our equation is going to be like this. I forgot these parentheses. And this is our equation. We need to, then if we got this equation, we got the mean for the moment generating function. Thank you so much, and as a quick apology for my continuous sniffing. I'm a little bit sick. Greetings.